Hi everyone, I'm Fernanda, and today is finally the day where I draw your guys' OCs. I wanted to do this as a way to celebrate reaching 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that, and I still can't believe it. I'm just so grateful. I made a community post explaining everything, and I forgot to mention it, but I will be drawing 10 of your OCs. I wanted to try to make it fair for everyone, so I decided to choose the OCs I'm drawing randomly. I numbered the names and then went onto a random number generator to choose for me. Also, I just want to go ahead and apologize in case I mispronounce any OCs' names wrong. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy, so let's get right into the OCs. The first OC I will be drawing is Dextra by Doodle Delights Art. Her design is super adorable, and according to Doodle Delights, her personality is very happy and chaotic, which we love to see. She seems like the type of girl to get into trouble with her friends, and that has an extroverted personality, so I wanted to kind of show that in my drawing, giving her a more confident pose. I also want to point out that I love her name. It's super unique, and I don't know why, but I really love that there's an X in it. It makes her name look really cool. Overall, I really loved drawing her and had a pretty easy time drawing her, which was perfect since this was my first OC I was drawing. So it made me excited to draw the rest of them, and I ended up really liking how she turned out, so I hope you like her too. The second OC we will be drawing is Tinker by Whaleman555. So for Whaleman's OC, I actually had 3 options I could choose from. There was Becca, Amelia, and Tinker. This was so hard to choose because they all looked so amazing, but I really liked Tinker's vibe. She seemed like the smart one of the group, which I'm kinda biased towards because I love smart characters. Also, her design is so cute and her name is just really pretty. Like, Tinker Fontaine sounds so fancy, and I just love the way it sounds. These 3 also come with some lore, which I love to see. They're space cadets who were sent on a mission for their space agency to go retrieve scientists who aren't responding. But when they get there, they realize why the agency chose to send some of their most expendable recruits. What? Oh my gosh, once I read that, I was immediately hooked. Their story sounds so suspenseful and exciting. I love learning about people's OCs and their lore. So I really appreciate the small synopsis we got on them. It sounds absolutely amazing, and Tinker was a lot of fun to draw, so I hope you like her too. Like I mentioned earlier, I love learning about people's OC lore. It's just so fun to see all the worlds and characters people create. And if you too love all things OCs, then I definitely recommend checking out today's sponsor, UnVale. Thank you so much to UnVale for sponsoring this video. UnVale is a place for creatives all over the world to feel at home, inspired, and to create connections. UnVale is an 100% AI-free community with over 200,000 creatives ready to share their stories and art. I have been using UnVale for a while now, and I love it. I love my OCs, and UnVale is the perfect platform to expand on them and their story. There's character pages where you can post your OCs, their traits, lore, and extra fun facts about them. You can even expand on their world and write about it all you want. You may even find people wanting to join in on your world. UnVale truly is an OC paradise where you can connect to so many people through art, storytelling, or through the question of the day, which is updated daily. You can learn a lot about people's OCs with how they answer, which can also get people to learn about yours if you choose to answer it. So if that sounds like the perfect place for you, then go check out UnVale using the link in my description. UnVale, where your story begins. And now moving on to the third OC, we have Levi by Chaos Studio Z. I also had quite the options with this one. There was Olive, Levi, Alex, Sally, and Jaden I could choose from. I ended up choosing Levi because he just seemed really cool and kind of looks like a cowboy, which I really like. He also reminds me of Sanji's early design, which I think is so cute. He was a lot of fun to draw, and although I don't draw hats often, I think this one turned out alright. Also, this is such a tiny specific detail, but I really liked drawing the smoke from the cigarette. I literally don't know why, but I found it so satisfying to draw. But overall, I'm really happy with the results and hope you like it. Now, the next OC I will be drawing is Malaya by Silly Void Person. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. The moment I saw her, I was shook. She is so pretty and so cool looking that I am stealing her design. I'm just kidding, but I really loved the way she looks. There wasn't much information on her other than her name, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but she seems like some type of fish-like person. Or maybe her species could have a specific name in her universe. I'm very curious now. I had a lot of fun drawing her, and I don't draw piercings a lot, so that was fun to do. Also, she has such unique eyes, I loved doing them. So I'm really proud on how she turned out. Next up, we have another OC whose name I'm hoping I'm pronouncing correctly, Mahina by AFedZ128. This is a really cool one because she's actually a One Piece OC with a whole lot of lore. She's a swordswoman who comes from a royal background. She's kind-hearted and loves being around people. She's also the second general of the Gear Train Pirates who was taught an exclusive style of swordsmanship that's been passed down from her royal bloodline for generations, known as Obsidia Itoryu. There is way more lore to her that is so freaking cool and has so much thought put into it, it's amazing. I also have a One Piece OC, but I've low-key forgotten about her, but after seeing Mahina, it made me want to draw her again. But she definitely doesn't have as much lore as Mahina. Her story is super detailed and I am so jealous of AFedZ's mind for being able to come up with so much. She genuinely feels like an actual character you'd see in One Piece. Now for the 6th OC, we have Yuki by Elena. Let's go! Elena has been one of my most active subscribers who always comments such sweet things on my videos, so I'm really happy I get to draw her OC. Yuki's design is absolutely adorable and I loved drawing her, especially her hair. I also kept the sparkle in her eyes. I'm not sure if it's a style preference or an actual part of her design, but I really love how it looked. And so I wanted to add it either way. I did have to get a bit creative when it came to coloring her skin tone though. The reference drawing didn't have it colored, which is totally okay. And so I shaded it like how I would usually shade white, which I hope is okay. She is so cute. And the 7th OC I'll be drawing is Koshi by Your Local Mushroom. His design is so cute and he also has such cool lore. I swear, I'm going to steal your guys' ideas because they are so creative. Anyways, Koshi is a middle schooler who has something called a soul beacon. In his world, souls can become restless and transform into monsters, and he's one of the main characters. He loves reading, investigating mysteries, and mushrooms of course. However, he hates people, same, being ignored, spiders, and reality shows, for now. He seems like a really down-to-earth guy, and Your Local Mushroom even provided a color palette for me to use, which was super helpful, so thank you for that. The 8th character I am going to do is Aura by Kamale, who is a really cute alien. I had two options when it came to choosing. It was between Aura or Aston. They both have amazing designs, but I really wanted an excuse to draw an alien, so I chose Aura. I absolutely love her design and color palette. I really enjoyed drawing her. She didn't come with much lore, but just based on her design, I'm already intrigued and would love to learn more about her. Based on the drawing Kamale sent, she seems very timid but sweet, and I find the little heart her hair makes on the top super cute. I'm really happy with how she turned out. And for the 9th character, we are doing Lumiere by Spino GX. Hell yeah! If you guys frequently look at the comments on my OC videos, then you'll probably recognize Spino since they share their OC lores that are based on my OC's universe, which is so freaking cool to see. I love reading their OC lore and it's always so fun to see. And at this point, I feel like they're gonna have more lore than me. Spino actually has 3 OCs, Lumiere, which is who I'm drawing, Abraham, and Anemone. There's a lot more lore to them, but for this video, I'll only be talking about Lumiere since he is the one I'm drawing. Lumiere is the same age as Melanie and Nova, so 17, and actually has a crush on Melanie. Oh, someone's gonna be jealous. He's also great at bacon and has a night vision ability. He was a lot of fun to draw and I can't wait to see more of them. And last but definitely not least, we have Frankie by Star Has OCs. For this one, I could choose between Frankie and Rory, and although they both have amazing designs, I went with Frankie because I'm biased towards her pink color scheme, and she just looked really fun to draw. Based on the picture I got from her, it seems like she has some sort of power. It kind of looks like an orb, so maybe it's something like Starfire or Starbolt she shoots? I could be completely wrong though, so please correct me if that's the case. But either way, she looks really cool and fashionable. I loved drawing her. And that's all the 10 characters done. I hope you guys like how they turned out. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted an OC. And I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone, but I'd definitely love to do this again sometime. Again, don't forget to check out UnVale using the link in my description. And again, thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much. And as always, I hope you have a great day.